of your life, everyone will be asking you for your 10th grade mark sheet. You go and apply for a passport, they'll ask you 10th grade. You go apply for 12th standard, they will ask for your 10th grade. You go apply for university, they will ask for your 10th grade. Right? So this 10th grade mark sheet becomes a part of your identity, and when it is a part of your identity, I want each one of my champions to make it look beautiful. Because when you are like in graduation or when you are doing a job, at that time, if you tell it to your people, I could have done better. Is anyone interested to listen to your story? Today you have time, you have support, you have everything which was required. Any story of a successful person, till now I have never heard about any single successful person who told me that, Priyanka, you know what, I was sitting relaxing on my sofa watching movies and I got success. Never happened to anyone, and it's not going to happen to you. I want each one of you to understand this very, very, very carefully, that if you really want to become successful in life, you would have to pay a price to it. And with this, my favorite quotation comes. No free lunches. Nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free in life. You think that your best friend loves you so much unconditionally, you do something that your best friend doesn't like. Next day, he or she will stop talking to you. You think that your teacher thinks that you are the best in the classroom, go and sit in the classroom, take a paper roll and throw it in the air. Next day, your teacher will stop liking you. You think your parents love you very much, unconditionally. Go back home, take a stone, TV pe sambhalo jake. Everything comes at a cost, trust me. The earlier you learn this, the better it will be for you. If you want this success, you have to pay this much price. If you think that, no, I want this success, but I want 50% discount on effort, no sale happening there. You're fooling yourself, you're fooling your parents, you're fooling your teachers if you think that you will work this much and you will sing about it, you will blabber about it and you will get successful. You're not going to be successful like that. We have been together for last 4 or 5 hours now, right? You people know me very well. I got to know a lot of things from all of you also. But before I leave, I would like to address all of these points which might make you unsuccessful. Because if I do not say that, I will not do justice to my profession. Okay? I am not here to give you a sugar pill, I am not here to talk just sweet. I am here to tell you the reality, the truth. Okay? So when we come to school, when we study, when we want to do something with our life, there are 4 basic parameters our life works on. Mind, that is brain, body, heart, soul. Brain, body, heart, soul. If you take these 4 parameters together, if you align them properly, no one can take you away from the destined success in your life. No one can take success away from you. What do I mean by that? Brain, I gave you one memory technique like this. If you keep on enhancing your skills, if you keep on reading more things, if you keep on empowering your brain, it becomes your first big asset. Body. If you do not take care of your body will not take care of you. Right? I told you, even if you know the entire question paper, but if your hand is fractured, will you be able to write it? Absolutely not. Body. Heart. That is emotions. This stage where you people are, 2 emotions, they work very much in our brain. One is anger, another is stress. Take care of your emotions. I'm not saying being angry is wrong. I'm saying the way you respond to that anger has to be taken care of. You cannot shout the way you shout to your younger sibling, the same way to your friend, the same way to your parent. You cannot do that. Right? Emotion management is very much important, because you know what happens? You take out your textbooks, you want to study, you're sitting to study, you take the second page, after reading 1 or 2 pages, your brain thinks of the fight that you had with your best friend in the school. And you are unable to concentrate. Am I wrong? You make strategies in your head. She said this to me this time. Next time if she says the same, I'll answer like this. The silly stuff happens in your brain, yes or no? Right? So you have to take care of your emotions. And the fourth and the final most, very much important, which I believe personally, is soul. If you are a good human being, you will become successful in life. No one can leave you. No one can change this fact. What do I mean by being a good human being? Being a good person for the people around you, being a good person for ourselves. What are the qualities of a good person? Anyone? Discipline, honesty, kindness, care, behavior, respect, way of talking, way of conduct, right? If we are taking care of ourselves on all of these fields, all of these areas, if we are honest to other people, then we are honest to ourselves. You know, a lot of our problems we are cutting it down. If we are not thinking bad about someone in our brain, it means that we are aligning to our heart and we are moving towards a better future for ourselves. Okay? So I will be talking more about this fourth parameter right now for all of you, because every class I go, trust me, I train approximately 200 to 250 days in a year, and every session I address at least 100 to 150 students. You can calculate how many students I serve every year, and I am in this field from last 6-7 years now. Okay? So I'm creating my own tribe of good people. Okay? I want you people to assess yourself, find out who you are as a person. So now, from this point, for the next 40-50 minutes, I would like to have a one-on-one conversation with each of you. Wherever I look, you should be looking at me. If you agree, you should be nodding. But it is a conversation between you and me. Doesn't matter what your best friend is doing. Even if your best friend is crying, I will give your best friend water, you will not. Be selfish for next half an hour, 1 hour. Okay? I want your 100% attention, and trust me, if any of you I found talking, I will thrash you out of the class. Straight away. You have not seen that side of Priyanka till now. I hope you do not see that. Okay? So I want to talk to you about the bigger topics in life. I want to talk to you about the story of your life, the way you came to this planet. When you came to this planet Earth, you know, as soon as you were born, before that it was declared that you are a champion. From the childhood, since birth, you are a champion. You know, when the first time you took the first step, you fell down 100 times. You were such a champion who never wanted to quit. You kept on trying, and you kept on trying, and look at you today. You can walk, you can jump, you can dance, you can ride bicycles, you can do everything. The first time when you tried to speak, you blabbered. You could not speak properly. Right? Everyone around you laughed at you. But that did not stop you. You kept on trying, you kept on repeating. And look at you today. Now you people can speak not only 1 or 2, in fact 3 languages fluently. All of these things came to you because you were the champion who never knew how to quit. You were the champion who wanted to learn that particular skill. But when I look at all of you today, do you think I'm looking at those champions? You take a math question. See, I'm talking to be honest. I don't want glittery answers here. You take out one math question. It is really difficult to solve. You try it once, you try it twice, you try it thrice. 4th time if the answer doesn't come, you put the pen between, close the notebook and it's not happening. This is a tough chapter. I am not intelligent. I cannot do this. You quit. Don't you? I want to seriously tell you about this one thing, that if you keep on doing things like this, do you think you are becoming the champion that you should be, or you are going away from the purpose you were put on this planet for? I want to ask you that the first time when you wanted to write something, were you able to write it by yourself? You know, the problem with the students of this generation, I will tell you. I got this complaint from a lot of teachers in a lot of schools that children these days have lost their mannerisms. Has any one of you heard this line? You've lost your mannerisms? Right. Children these days, they have lost their mannerisms. You know why? You know what happens? Because when you grow up, you people get access to internet. You people watch a couple of YouTube videos on that particular subject topic and you feel that you know more than the teacher. And then with this confidence, you come to the school. And with this overconfidence, you do not listen to what the teacher is saying. You throw up some random question. And you make fun of that teacher, that guru, with your friends. And you think that you are a good person. You are a good human being if you do this? No. I've seen a lot of students who do this. You know what? They make a group of 4 or 5 people. I'm surprised to share this with you. They make a group of 4 or 5 people. They take out a question from the internet, a tough question, IIT level question, and they give it to the teacher in their school. And if the teacher is unable to solve that question at that point, what they do, you know? The 5 people group, they laugh. They make fun. If your fun is so cheap, do you think you're moving on the right path? You're not. I want you people to remember that you were not born in 10th grade directly. When you came to this school, whenever you came to the school, the first class that you attended was pre-nursery, nursery. At that time, you were good for nothing. You came to the school, you were unable to eat by your own hands also. These teachers were there who fed you with their own hands like their own children. These teachers were there to take care of you. When you were unable to do anything in the classroom, they were there to support you. The teacher taught you to draw a slanting line. All you could do was a dancing line. You were a kid, right? Then these angel-like teachers, they came to rescue, they held their hand and they taught you how to draw a slanting line. And look at you today. Today you have grown up so much that you do not feel ashamed to disrespect these angels. You do not think twice before disrespecting your teachers. You your own teachers. Let me talk to you about your parents. Don't answer me anything, answer it to yourself. I am telling the things from my experience. When it comes to your parents, usually, you know, this is a common scene. I was taking a counseling session of a 12th grader, I think 6 months back. This girl, her mother came to me, she said that, Priyanka ma'am, you know what is happening these days? I want to have dinner with my daughter, but somehow we are unable to have dinner together. Whenever I ask her to come out and let us have food together, she says that I'm working on something important, please wait. I was surprised. I was like, please tell more to me, I do not understand this. She said that I'm giving you an incident from one day. You know, I knocked the door, it is 8 o'clock. I asked her, please come out, let us have dinner together. This girl says, Mom, don't you understand? I'm in 12th grade. I have assignments to be done. Please don't wait for me. The mom says, okay, fine, I'll wait. 8:30 again, she knocks the door. Better come out, let us have some food together. The girl shouts back again, says, Mom, I'm busy, please understand. 9 o'clock, the lady goes again. Mother, Anna. She goes again. Child, please come out, let us eat together. Now this time, this girl comes out, slams the door, and says, why don't you understand, I'm in 12th grade. I do not have this much of time. And goes back. And while telling this story to me, that lady was crying. She had tears in her eyes. She says, I don't know what is going wrong. I don't know why she's behaving like this to me. You know what? I wanted to tell this to her. That your girl is not studying at that time, or your boy is not studying at that time. These people, they have this mobile phone inside their notebooks, and in that mobile phone, they're talking to some stranger, and that stranger has become so important that they are ready to disrespect you. That web series has become so important that they are ready to disrespect you. Your child is disrespecting you not only to this level that they are not eating with you, they are doing the things that they should not be doing behind the books. I did not tell this to her, you know, because if I tell this to her, that lady, it will break her heart. I want all of you to answer me honestly. Don't say it to me, but answer it to yourself honestly. That when you say that you are studying, are you seriously, genuinely studying? There is a difference between studying and honest studies, right? I'm not talking about the times when you are saying that you are studying and you are serving something else. You say that you are studying but you are drawing something. You are saying that you are studying but you are doing some extracurricular activities. I know that you people understand what I'm talking about. Right? So if you are doing this, if you are disrespecting your teachers, if you are disrespecting your parents, what do you think? Are you creating a pure soul for yourself? Are you taking yourself up towards success, or are you yourself pulling yourself down? You're pulling yourself down. You know, life has two ways of teaching you things. One is by transformation. Whatever you are thinking right now in your brain, that okay, this mistake I do, this mistake I do. If you change it here, wonderful. If you do not listen to transformation, the second way life teaches is tragedy. Don't wait for tragedy. Tragedies are not kind. I've seen a lot of things in my life. I've seen a lot of ups and downs, and from experience I'm telling this to you. Okay? When I was in 10th grade, I had a friend named Ashish. Ashish was an average kind of a student, 65-70% kind of student. He was not very high flying. He was not very, he was never failing. He was okay. His father used to work with Indian Railways along with my father. And this boy, his father had a dream of making Ashish an engineer. I'm talking about 15 years back. Becoming an engineer was a big deal at that time. So this man wanted his son to become an engineer, but Ashish was not very good at mathematics. Obviously, if you want to become an engineer, your maths should be strong. So what his father did, he started tuitions for him. So Ashish had 5 o'clock a tutor coming to his house to teach him. 2 o'clock, 2:30, we used to go to a common tuition. In the evening, his father, he was himself an engineer, he used to teach him personally. So 3 batches had to happen for Ashish. Afternoon tuition, which we used to go together, we were 4 people, 2 boys, 2 girls. And there this boy, first 10 minutes of every tuition, he used to just crib about his father. My father doesn't understand me. My father wants to keep me in cage. My father never gives me liberty. I have no freedom. I cannot take my decisions. My life is not my life. I feel like a slave. He talks rudely to me. He is like this, he is like that. He used to just crib about his father. We used to think, okay, fine. Probably his father is not that good person. Probably he is not that good. Friends understand, right? You must understand. Fast forward, it was just 15 days for our board examinations. And one day, Ashish did not come to the tuition classes. On inquiry, we got to know that he lost his father due to a sudden cardiac arrest. We had no idea what to do. 4 of us, 3 of us, Ashish was there at his home. 3 of us, we took our cycles and we went to Ashish's house to tell that we are here, don't worry. We went to his house was like, a little away from our tuition classes, and it had a left turn, corner of the street, and 4th bungalow was his house. Here, while taking the turn, on the corner of the street, we could hear people screaming and shouting and crying because his father was a young fellow. Losing a young fellow of the house, the breadwinner of the house, it is not easy. People were crying, people were screaming. But we spoke to each other. 3 of us, we had a conversation that Ashish would be fine. Because any case, his father never used to love him, right? They should be fine. We went there, we saw his mother was sitting on one corner. I still remember this very clearly. That was the first ever death that I saw in my life. So his mother was sitting in one corner, 2 younger siblings. They were like on the mother's arms. 3 of these people, they were crying. They were not knowing where they are and stuff. Ashish was quiet. Ashish was quiet. He was doing the last rituals. He was performing all the things. We were standing beside at the corner of the gate. We were just looking at all of this. After some time, when Ashish became free, we went inside the house to meet him. One of our friends, one boy was also there. He put both of his hands on Ashish's shoulder. As soon as he put his hands on his shoulder, that day something happened. This boy who was quiet till now, he started crying like anything. He started crying like I failed my father today. He had so many dreams for me. I am a failure. I failed as a son. I do not know how to react to this. Why did God do this to me? I was not a good son ever. I always used to talk bad about my father, but you know what? He was doing everything for my benefit. He was being rude to me because he wanted me to study hard. He was being strict to me because if he was not strict, I was passing a lot of my time. He was coming early from office so that he can teach me. He was securing money so that he can invest in my future education. He was doing all of this for me, and look at me, I did not take care of anything. For the first time in our entire duration of friendship, we heard something good from his mouth for his father. But to hear that, the father was not at home. That day he said something very personally, looking at to me. And even today I get goosebumps when I talk about it. He looked at me and he said, I will take care of my siblings. I will study hard. I will score good in mathematics. I will do engineering. I will do everything that he wanted me to do. Priyanka, can you bring my father back? Priyanka could not do anything, right? Priyanka could not bring his father back. All I could do was I was standing in front of him, crying with him. I could not do anything. But that day I learned something. That day I learned that these people, I should value them when they are around. Because you know what? I have seen this boy who used to cry for everything turn into a man who took care of the entire family just in a matter of few days. We thought that Ashish will not give his final examination. He would be afraid of the final examination. But you know what? He appeared for final examination. He scored 97 out of 100 in mathematics in CBSE in 10th standard. I'm talking about 15 years back. But you know what? He could not do engineering. He could not do engineering because he had to join his father's job at clerk level. Because he had to earn so that his family can eat 3 meals a day. I saw this boy to turn into a man overnight. He made both of his younger siblings engineers. He stopped meeting us. He thought that he is a different person now. He did all of it by himself, I saw this person convert into something extraordinary. But why to wait for a tragedy like this? You know what your parents want. They do not want much from all of you. Your father, when he goes out, when he gets a lunch break, a lot of his colleagues come and give him sweets. That my son got selected as an IAS officer. My daughter got selected in IITs. My son is a scientist now. My daughter is earning a package of 20 lakhs. And they give sweets to him. He thinks in his mind that one day my son or my daughter will give me this opportunity to distribute these sweets. That's it. Is it very selfish? Your mother, she wants to talk to each and every relative of yours and tell them that what potential her daughter or her son has. She wants to praise you in front of people. She wants to declare your 10th standard result to each and everyone she knows. She wants to give that sweets. She wants to give that happiness to other people. Is it this that she's asking for too much? I want you people to understand that waking up early in the morning every single day, preparing 3 meals, taking care of your uniform, your homework, your tension, it is not your mother's hobby. It is not your mother's hobby. She also likes to sleep extra. But have you ever felt one day in your life till now that today I am hungry? Why? Because my mom is sleeping. You know she's doing sacrifices for you, value it. Your father doesn't want to go out during the hot sun. You feel it hot, right? He also feels hot. He is also a human. He also doesn't want to go out every single day to earn money so that you people should be comfortable. I want to remind this to each one of you. This is very easy to say that my parents don't understand me. My father does not understand me. My mother does not understand me. I want to take maths. She wants me to take commerce. I want to take arts. They want me to take commerce. It is my life. Where is your life? The clothes that you wear are given by your parents. The chair where you are sitting on, paid fees by your parents. The food that you eat, given by your parents. Where is your life? Where is your life? You earn it for yourself, create it for yourself, and then talk to me about your life. I'm not saying that you should not tell them your views. You should convince them if you do not want something. But you cannot say that I will do what I want to do because this is my life. You cannot disrespect them. You have no right to disrespect them. But father of yours can grow all the money, take your mom, and they can go for a holiday, 10 days vacation. Put you in a government school. A lot of parents are selfish also. You are lucky, you are privileged that you have parents like you have. Value them. Always we keep on saying that our parents don't understand us. Do you understand your parents? Do you understand them? You know why they say all of these things to you? Why they want you to study every single day? Because they want to see you standing on your feet. They want you to earn properly. They want you to do good in your life. They are not selfish. Any of you have you written a bond with your parents that when I start earning, I'll start giving 25% of my salary to you? Anyone? No. They don't want your money. They don't want your fame. They don't want anything. They just want a little respect, a little care, a little acknowledgement. They want you to create a good life for yourself. And I don't think this is too much to ask for. And I do not agree that they deserve to be disrespected. So for all the times when you shouted back on your parents, I wanted people to say sorry to them when you go back home today. I want you people to say sorry to your teachers after I go back home today. These people that are building your life, they are creating a foundation for your life, and you are going to live your entire life on this foundation. Respect this. Okay? I want each and every person in here to take care of yourself. You don't know how much your parents love you. You are the most precious thing in your life. Take care of yourself. Do not do anything that can harm you. Do not make your parents live in a threat that if you say something to me, I will, hang myself on fan. That is not the end of the story. Don't be that coward. I want you people to take care of yourself if you want to take care of your parents. Always remember that whatever they are doing, whatever effort they are taking, it is for your future, it is for your betterment. Take it seriously. All of you feel it good when you do something good. You want someone to tell you that yes, you did a good job. You are a good girl, you are a good boy, right? When was the last time you told your mother that she is doing her job fantastic? When was the last time when you told your father that you are so proud that he is your father? We don't do this, right? Don't trust me, try this. Go back home, whatever your mom is doing, just stand with her for some time. Look at her and tell her how beautiful she looks. I don't know about your mom, my mom looks very beautiful. When she smiles, I feel like the whole world is shining. And when she is upset, nothing makes sense. If you too feel the same, tell it to your parents. We think that our parents don't need love. They do. Who will tell them that they are good parents? Who will tell them that they are bringing us well? Who will tell them that we see them waking up every morning? We see them doing the hard work. We see what they're sacrificing for our future. Who will tell them? I want all of you to do it today. Say a heartfelt thanks to your mom to do all of this to you every single day. It is not easy. It is not easy. a rock, who can bear all the pain. Sit with him. Tell him what your plans are. Tell him that, Daddy, you know what? I'm a little weak in mathematics, but science I can manage well. Social is fine for me. Hindi needs a little more attention, but I'll manage. This is my plan. He needs to know. He is investing in you. He is investing his entire earnings in you. He has all the rights to know this. Is it too big thing to tell this to him? Tell this to him today. Tell him that I will make you proud, Daddy. You know what? My